I have my friend David here, all the way from Michigan.
Yes, sir.
He is from our affiliate school in Michigan, who happens to be one of my favorite affiliates. I think I've told you guys many, many times, but really he's one of our raving fans, and he's an awesome master, and we're very honored to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
Second of all, is that it is, of course, part of lesson 44, and part of you guys training here at the end of the day. But third of all, it's going to be my technique of the week. I had fallen behind on techniques of the week, so I went to the Krav Maga Martial Arts Facebook page today, and I posted, I need to start doing technique of the week again. What do you guys want to see? And a gentleman from somewhere came up and said, I'd like to see gun from the front. And he said specifically, I'd like to see gun from the front, double-handed pistol grip. Okay? I'm not going to show him that yet, but I'm going to show it to him a little later, because I think that it's a very important question. I understand the intent of the question. I think he'll be very, have a very nice aha experience from the technique. Okay? So it's very, very important, first of all, whenever we practice gun defense, that we feel that it works. So go ahead and hold the gun on me, okay? And just pretend like you're the bad guy for the purpose of today. And so you just stand there and hold it on me or whatever. Okay? And here's the important point that I'm trying to make. If I was racing against David and David went like this, I'm probably not fast enough to beat him. Yeah, I've been training a really, really long time, and I'm pretty fast for a big guy, but I don't think I could beat that. So we know for a fact that if that's what we were racing against, that I would already be in trouble. Now, fortunately, what we know is that that's not what I'm racing against, is it, David?
No, sir.
Because at what point did you realize that I had made an aggressive movement towards you?
When you were actually running with the gun.
He said when I was running with the gun away. I guess I did even better today, because usually people say about the time I took the gun.
Yes.
So the point of the story is he didn't notice until I had redirected the line of fire. And that is so important. The reason it's so important is because I studied martial arts for 20 years and never found a gun defense I believed in. Right? But obviously now I've been teaching this technique for about 10 years and I believe in it. Okay, we're back after a brief cut, and you'll notice that the gun has turned orange, because the videographer has mentioned that it's much better for the video purposes. Okay. By the way, it's also better if you're at a Krav camp practicing and a policeman shows up. because when the policeman shows up and your wife picks up the black gun to go, no, they're plastic, it's not a good idea. Okay. All right, back to the video. So the first thing that happened a moment ago, because remember when I did like this, he said he didn't notice till later, right? So here's what happened. The first thing that happened was, bam! The round actually went off there. Okay? So the first step, everybody repeat after me in a good gun defense situation, is redirect the line of fire. Say redirect.
Redirect.
And when I redirect, the first round went off, but now my hand is upon the slide, so the chances of it going off again are slimmer. Okay? Now step 2 and step 3, I actually kind of mixed together. Because step 2 is control the weapon, and step 3 is give counterattack. I like them both to happen next. So what I do is as I'm extending my arm, pushing my knuckles down towards his body, I get outside the channel. By the way, as soon as I do it, tell me what it looks like. Shh. What does the footwork look like? Yeah, everything else was done tonight. It's not new, and it's the most difficult part of the technique. But it's also important to note, of course, that I have the barrel turned far away from me and my body way outside the channel. See how I have it way far away from me? Okay? And I have my weight down upon his arm, so I'm controlling from the outside. I give counterattack. My hand comes down to the hammer. I pull, so that the checkpoint is that I'm looking at the bottom of the magazine, and I pull the weapon right off of his finger. Oh! But before we get off, I forgot the gentleman, and I apologize, sir, that I forgot your name right now. I would have told everybody. But the gentleman who actually asked for this technique of the week said two-handed grip. Remember? So if I don't address this right now, then he'll think, how come he didn't show me the one that is a two-handed grip? What changed?
Nothing, sir.
Absolutely nothing. What happens is you still do. By the way, there's other gun defense techniques that you would have to change. They're already inferior for many more reasons, by the way. But you would have to change them when there's two hands. This one you don't. Step to the outside, I still turn it, I still give counterattack, still come down, and get my weapon.